Yeah, what was it you preached once? Life is long and then you die.
Longer for some than others.
I remember that. It was uplifting.
Yeah, it was uplifting. And you know, it is nice to think about it, that this is not all there is. That we have heaven after this, and this is just the training session. The real thing, the real fun, the party starts when we get to heaven. And that is comforting. Our lesson. Last time we had a lesson, Jacob took his family and he left his uncle father-in-law's house and he headed back home. Now remember, when he left home, his brother Esau was mad at him. In fact, that's why he left home. Esau was threatening to kill him. So he sent messengers ahead to tell Esau, I'm coming home. God has blessed me abundantly, and please don't be mad at me still. The messengers got back to Jacob and said, we found Esau, and we delivered your message, and he's coming to meet you with 400 men. Jacob got a little scared. So he took his 4 wives and he put them into different bands with the thought if Esau attacked, at least one wife and her kids would get away. He took his animals and he divided them into different bands, so at least hopefully some could get away if Esau attacked. And then he took a big gift, like 20 goats and 200 sheep and a whole bunch of them, and he put them in groups. Like he took all the sheep and he sent them ahead, and he told the servants herding them, when you come to my brother Esau, tell him, these are a gift for you, and Jacob is right behind us. And then he told the goat people, when you come to Esau, you say the same thing. And he told each group, goats and camels and cows and donkeys, he told each group, when you come to Esau, you say, this is a gift for you, Jacob's right behind us. Finally, it got to the point where Esau got through all of those herds of animals. Jacob was ahead of the women and children, and Jacob saw Esau, and he ran up to Esau, and he bowed down before Esau. He's really hoping to not get killed and not have his family killed. And how do you think Esau responded? Esau grabbed him and hugged him and started crying. He said, I don't need the gifts you've given me. God has blessed me too. I'm rich. I'm just glad to have my brother back. And they talked for a little bit, and eventually Jacob convinced him to accept the animals as a gift. And Esau wanted to leave some of his men with Jacob. This explains why he brought so many men with him. He was going to leave his men with Jacob to help him come home to Seir, where Esau lived. Jacob convinced him, no, I've got enough help. I don't need your help. We're going to come a little slower because we've got little kids and we've got baby animals, and we don't want to push everybody too hard. So you just go on back home. We'll get there eventually. Jacob actually never did. He settled in a community near Esau, but he did not go settle in the same community as Esau. But God had worked a work in both men's hearts so that they both forgave each other and appreciated each other. The Bible says how wonderful it is when brothers can dwell together in unity. And maybe this is a Mother's Day message. I'm blessed. My kids all get along great with each other, and God has blessed me that way. And it's great that Jacob and Esau were able to have a relationship together and to have that blessing of not trying to kill each other, which is a really bad thing. Okay, let's sing our song.